Hey, Chapee here, and I want to do a out there review. As you know, I don't do reviews of taking something out of the box and just talking about it without using it. So I'm literally out there. I'll show you where I am. I'm in the beautiful central South Island, Southland of the South Island in New Zealand, having just attended the Burt Munro Challenge Rally. I've done just over 1,700 kilometres on this trip so far, and I have been using the new helmet I bought from Bobhead in the UK, and I wanted to give you a genuine review of this helmet. And I like to do that out there, as they say, out there in the elements. So I'm in this nice remote spot and the car's just coming past. And, so the Bobhead helmet looks cool. I wanted to get this. I saw it on $1 Million Bogan wearing it from Bobhead, one of his sponsors. I'm not sponsored by them. I don't have any obligation to any particular company, so I give you a genuine, honest review of the product, and I'll only do that when I've worn it for a substantial amount of time. Now, I've had this on in wind, in rain, in hail, in sunshine, in cold. I've done all the elements in it. Now, when I bought the helmet, it comes with the peak on the front. Looks bloody good. That is, guys, it's just too big. It's vented, but I wore that for the first day on the trip, and you've only got to get your head slightly up out of position, and you're constantly straining. There's a lot of pullback from the wind. So for cruising, I mean, that might be cool just to go down on your Sunday ride to the pub where you're doing no more than 60k, 80k an hour. That's probably fine. But for open road riding, 100 kilometers an hour plus when you're overtaking, that is no good. It just puts too much strain. So I got rid of that on the second day, and it felt way better. The goggles, little tip, if you pull them off and put them on the bottom chin, it's easier than trying to pull them off and put them right over the top. They do fit in there really snugly and well, but I gotta say I'm a little disappointed. I mean, for comfort, yep. For lightness, yes. I got a size 57. It was perfect. It fitted beautifully. I've had no strain points from the helmet at all. The goggles are great. You can wear them over your existing optical glasses like I wear. So that was all plus. Like I say, cool factor. It looks great, but it's just a noisy helmet, like the wind. And it's kind of odd, guys. I reckon, Bobhead, you need to do some research. Like, it's not like wind is getting in. The goggles seem to seal off really well in there. It just seems to create some sort of noise factor. And I know if I put my hand up to the side of the helmet, just literally to the side, it kind of softens it. So it's something to do with the way the air is traveling around the helmet. It's just noisy, and I've had to resort to wearing my balaclava and earplugs. I don't normally have to wear earplugs on my helmets, but on this one I've had to wear earplugs just to get rid of that wind noise. It's just horrendous. So, you know, I think I got the right size, because it's not too tight, it's not too big, it fits right. There's just something going on. I noticed the helmet has a little flare to it. You may not see that on the camera there, but it's something about the way the wind is coming around, and whether it's coming back through these vents in the back, I don't know, but it's noisy to the point that I'm not haven't really been overly happy with it. It would be fine for those like Sunday rides where you're not doing out in the open road, but to be honest, my Bell Qualifier was a much more quieter helmet. This has got great vision. It's got better side vision than the Bell Qualifier. But yeah, I'm just struggling to really love it. I love the look of it. I love the goggle features of it. I just that wind noise on the open road seems to be a little bit of a negative for me. So, you know, it landed me about $500 New Zealand. Bobhead, great service. It arrived just over a week's time from ordering. Really happy with all that side of things. But you know, guys, I reckon just put your helmet in a wind tunnel, test it. I know you use the helmet, so you must notice that wind noise in the helmet. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know why it's making so much wind noise when it seems to seal around here so well. So whether the wind somehow is vortexing back into the helmet side of the helmet or something, don't know. But overall, look, I'd rate the helmet lightweight, yes. Cool factor, yes. Goggles for wearing over glasses, yes. Comfort, yes, those are all positive ticks. Wind noise, it's a thumbs down. Like it's just too bloody noisy. Like, I know you got to pay more to get a helmet that'll sort of make that go away a bit, but for me, yeah, probably out of 10, I'm going to give it, on those pluses, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10, but I'm going to mark it down on that wind noise factor. So, but as a company, they're great service. Before I round out the little out there review, just have a look at where I'm at. This is classic New Zealand scenery. Look at that. Look at that road, how it just snakes off out there. A couple of guys at the rally, when I was having a morning coffee, said to me, you got to come out and do this back road, don't take the main road up. I'm heading up towards Lake Wanaka today, and I can see why they said that. This is just sensational, and to stop here and just take in the peace and quiet while I did that little bit of a helmet review, just fantastic. So for me, all my reviews are always out there on the road after a lot of use. None of this bullshit we just pull it out of a box and people say, yo, rah. I like to get out there and give you the real bottom line review of that product. So there you have it. I'll give you a review of the Speedmaster. That is coming up. I bought the bike, it had 6,000 kilometers on it. I've just done over 10,000 kilometers now, and I'll give you a full points for point review of the bike. But a little tip, I'm loving it. Anyway, till next time, keep your eyes on the horizon, because in New Zealand that's it. There is the horizon, and keep your wobbly old knees firmly in the breeze.